Hey, cool at you. Jeez. Alright, so here's a quick video of a jukebox that I've got in the shop here. This is a, well, this one's kind of neat. This is a CD jukebox. It's a Rock-ola Trilogy. This one came out in 1992. And there were a few of these, there were a few Rock-olas in this series that shared, you know, similar dimensions and profile. This one got the good artwork. So this model, well, in my opinion anyway, this one has like a cool holographic thing happening down here, which is a really cool effect. I don't know if it's catching, I don't know if I'm recording this correctly here, but you can probably see it's changing colors and it's got this weird kind of cool three-dimensional thing happening, and it, you know, reflects down onto the ground here. I don't know if you can see that, but it's the color is being reflected off of the grill, and that's changing. Anyway, very cool. You know, probably more cool in person. It certainly has the right look. You know, you know, this came out in '92, and this certainly, well, it looks like 1992. This would have been a very high-tech and cool piece of kit back in the day when CDs were, you know, the latest thing. Another nice thing about these models, the profile, the size. I'll just back up here so I can get the whole thing in there. You can see, you know, as far as a CD jukebox goes, this is pretty small. A lot of CD jukeboxes from the era, I know I've had a few on my channel, like the 90s Rose, you know, very cool jukeboxes. The Row, you know, has lots going for it, but they're big. That's the one kind of thing, is they take up a lot of room. This really, as far as CD jukeboxes go, this is pretty small. She's kind of trim. Let me go over a couple things. This particular one came in here. There wasn't too much to do, I will say. Down here, there's a little bit of Bondo that I had to put in there. I think the same on this side. But really, you know, you can't tell. Overall, the cabinet is in good shape. Not too many nicks or scuffs. I think I had to put another little Bondo patch down. Yeah, down in the corner here. This one's a little more obvious, but really, you know, it's not about what's going on back there. It's about what's going on up front here. Yeah, besides that, everything, you know, has been gone through. Looks good, sounds good. This I'm sort of proud of. This, well, this effect that I mentioned earlier with the holographic thing on the front here and these color-changing things. I hope I'm able to get this. I don't know if it's coming through on camera here, but it does a really cool, neat, trippy thing. And yeah, I think I mentioned it's, you know, shining down onto the floor here, changing the colors. Just a cool effect. Anyway, a lot of these you'll find now when these jukeboxes do come up, that doesn't work anymore. And some people will put like an LED strip in there that changes colors, or, you know, they'll come up with other ways to get it to kind of work. But I was able to get it all working again the way that it's supposed to. What would typically happen with these, you'll see this motor here. A lot of times, you know, the original motor would burn out, or it would start making noise, and so the operator or the owner of the machine would just come in and nip the wire, and that was the end of that. So a lot of these, this is gone. A lot of times the actual color rotating cylinder is gone. It's, you know, like I said, been replaced with something else, or they just put a bulb in there and call it a day. But I was able to, luckily I had a couple of extra color tubes, so I was able to kind of, this is not the original tube, I sort of fabricated this. You can probably tell it's got, well, like a, anyway, it does the trick. It works as it should, and, oh, relax. Yeah, so it came out very nice and does what it's supposed to do, and I'm actually really pleased with it. This is kind of nice. I put new shocks on it. That's another thing. A lot of times these will come up and, you know, the lid doesn't stay up. You have to put a broom in there, and that just doesn't cut it for me. I'm a fan of, I like when everything does what it's supposed to do. So this, we replaced all that. So the two shocks are brand new. Lid works great. What else can I tell you about this? I guess, I don't know. It sounds good. We'll get to that in a second. Set to free play. Has a cool, you know, the pages turn very gracefully here. I guess it has these weird little buttons that, you know, are kind of like touchy buttons here. I don't know how you would describe that, but they're kind of neat. They're unique to this series of machines. For CDs, this particular one, it holds 100 CDs. I don't have it filled. I only filled it with, well, actually, we put cool stuff in it. There's maybe a dozen or so CDs in here. We had the Big Shiny Tunes CDs. Figured that kind of made sense. This was a 90s jukebox. It sort of had that look. And, well, Big Shiny Tunes, that was, for me, that was high school. So, anyway. I guess I'll play a song, because that's really all you need to know. Let's see here. What's a cool song? A little bit of Lenny Kravitz, eh? A little Lenny Kravitz. So 0211, you'll see, oh, it also is a visible mech, so I don't know if you can see that, but the CD, yep, just picked it up and put it there. You can see that doing its thing. I don't know how loud this thing's going to be turned up. Oh, I think we can turn that up a little bit.
I wish that